As sunlight spread across the Turkish fields, the hunting team prepared for several crucial days focused on controlling the wild boar population. Every footprint and broken blade of grass was carefully observed, providing important clues to the movements of these destructive animals. Even the smallest mistake could allow the creatures to disappear once more. Equipped with determination and advanced high-tech gear, the team was ready for a challenging hunt. The central question remained: who would emerge victorious? The team arrived early, driving swiftly toward post-harvest fields. Upon reaching the area, hunters moved methodically, scanning the terrain for any sign of the boars. Soon, a large, heavy silhouette became visible in the open land. Despite its speed, the boar could not evade the rifle's precision. A well-placed shot brought the animal down, marking the first victory of the day. The team then advanced into the cornfields, carefully searching for hiding boars. Each second was critical. A sudden rustle signaled movement, and a dark figure emerged from the brush. One precise shot immediately neutralized the massive animal. The hunt continued into a nearby vegetable field, maintaining a steady pace and constant vigilance. The baying of hunting dogs alerted the hunters to additional targets. Within minutes, the next boar was identified in the open field. Another accurate shot ended the threat. The hillside was systematically secured, ensuring the safety of the farmland. Boars attempting to escape across the slope were intercepted, with each successive shot eliminating targets efficiently. By the end of this sequence, the hillside was cleared, protecting local crops and enabling villagers to anticipate a safe harvest. Further along the rugged terrain, additional boars were located. Hunters maintained their positions, scanning carefully. One lone boar moving through dense brush was swiftly identified. A precise single shot neutralized the threat, reinforcing the effectiveness of the hunter's strategy. Another boar appeared on the hillside, immediately falling to an accurate shot that left no opportunity for retaliation. The hunt concluded with a flawless finish. Over several days, the team successfully reduced the wild boar population in key agricultural areas. These animals, increasingly aggressive, had previously caused significant damage by destroying crops, polluting water sources, and disrupting the lives of local residents. The operation demonstrated the balance between human intervention and natural wildlife management. In Turkey's fields and neighboring regions, hunting teams employed careful observation, coordination, and rapid precision to control the population of these destructive creatures. At one site, a marksman identified a large wild boar approaching from a hiding spot. By waiting for the ideal moment, he was able to deliver rapid, successive shots, neutralizing the animal instantly and efficiently. Tracking continued as hunting dogs signaled additional threats from dense thickets. A herd of wild boars appeared, and the lead animal was quickly stopped with a decisive shot. While some animals managed to evade, the primary threat had been eliminated, preserving the farmland from further damage. In adjacent mountainous regions, other hunting teams implemented similar tactics, splitting up to monitor the boar's movements. Each team combined patience, strategy, and precise execution to ensure the safety of crops and maintain balance between human activity and wildlife populations. In a snowy landscape, faint tracks in the snow revealed the presence of a wild boar hiding beneath a dense thicket. The marksman carefully tracked its movements, and a single, precise shot brought the animal down before it could react. The threat was neutralized quickly, preventing any further damage. Scanning the terrain, another wild boar was observed heading toward its shelter. Using binoculars to monitor its path, the hunter fired a calculated shot. The bullet struck the animal accurately, causing it to collapse in the snow. This action effectively eliminated another potential source of destruction. Deep within the forest, additional boars were spotted. Upon sighting a silhouette, the hunter assumed a ready position and delivered a decisive shot. Each targeted animal removed a direct threat, halting the damage caused by their hooves and tusks on the forest floor. Wild boars, when their population exceeds the carrying capacity of their habitat, become a significant ecological threat. They damage vegetation, uproot young trees, cause soil erosion, and disturb the balance of nearby human communities. Modern hunting in these regions is conducted not for sport, but as a crucial component of ecological management. On a cold winter morning in Hungary, a hunting team positioned themselves in the forest, moving carefully toward their designated ambush locations. Rustling leaves signaled the approach of a large wild boar, which burst from the underbrush at high speed. A series of precise shots immediately stopped the animal, demonstrating the importance of accuracy in population control. Gunfire from multiple positions ensured that the boar population was managed responsibly. Each shot carried the dual purpose of protecting both the forest ecosystem and nearby farmland from overpopulation-related damage. The barking of hunting dogs provided further guidance, indicating the locations of remaining targets. Following these signals, hunters intercepted wild boars approaching fences or shelters. Carefully tracking each stride, shots were executed with precision, preventing further destruction. Rain and changing weather conditions required the team to remain alert, adjusting their ambush positions as necessary. A group of boars moving back to their shelter was observed. The lead animal was targeted first, with a well-timed burst of gunfire bringing it down. The remaining animals quickly dispersed into the depths of the forest. Continuous tracking ensured that no individuals escaped, maintaining control over the population. Within minutes, hunting dogs detected additional movement in dense bushes. A wild boar charged forward unexpectedly. Rapid and controlled firing stopped the animal, which collapsed down a slope from the momentum of its charge. Dogs were called to confirm the location of the boar, ensuring that the strike was both efficient and decisive. This careful combination of tracking, observation, and precise shooting highlights how hunting can serve as an effective tool for ecological management, protecting forests, farmland, and human communities from the destructive impact of overpopulated wild boars. The sun remained high above as the hunting team advanced deeper into the forest. A herd of wild boars crossed the path, prompting a coordinated volley of gunfire. While not every shot struck its target, several boars were brought down, their escape cut short. The atmosphere shifted with each successful hit. The hunters moved with quieter steps, a subtle sense of accomplishment spreading as they progressed through the dense underbrush. As daylight began to wane, the team focused on tracking stragglers before nightfall. Gunfire echoed across the forest when a dark figure suddenly emerged from the thicket. The first shot missed, but the target's direction was quickly identified, allowing a teammate to take a clean, decisive shot. This final capture marked the end of a long and challenging day. Earlier, at 4 a.m, the hunters had already reached the western forest, while the surrounding city remained asleep. The mission was not casual. Beneath the leafy canopy lurked a persistent threat, one that had been relentlessly damaging farmland and turning green fields into zones of destruction. The team's goal was to restore balance, protecting both crops and the livelihoods of local farmers. As dawn broke, the mountainside became the first location of engagement. At 6:15 a.m., a target appeared as anticipated. The initial shot struck the boar's shoulder, prompting it to attempt an escape up the hillside. A second, precise shot ended the threat, preventing further damage and marking the land as temporarily safe. Advancing along a narrow trail through dense forest, the hunters encountered another boar unaware of their presence. A single, well-placed shot neutralized the animal, demonstrating the critical importance of accuracy in safeguarding the fields. Contrary to assumptions that speed could ensure survival, careful observation and patience allowed the hunters to anticipate the boar's movements. One animal, limping from a distance, was easily captured after a warning shot and a follow-up trigger, illustrating the harsh realities of life-or-death encounters in wildlife management. After a midday break, the team moved toward the plains, where larger and more cunning boars required coordinated efforts from the entire hunting squad. From elevated observation points, teammates monitored the terrain, ensuring that any intruding animals were quickly identified and neutralized. A decisive shot from a team member pinned down one particularly aggressive boar, effectively eliminating the threat and maintaining the security of the surrounding farmland. Each successful action highlighted the combination of strategy, precision, and teamwork necessary to manage wild boar populations while minimizing damage to both agriculture and ecosystems.